your forecast first. Sponsored by Natax Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing.
Good evening to you. What an incredible start to this week with our weather. A huge drop-off with those temperatures and humidity levels. We've got readings only in the mid-70s right now from WCIA to Danville. Some upper 70s here from Champaign at 79. 79 also in Springfield and Jacksonville. We've actually only got a couple of 80-degree readings in Lincoln and Taylorville. We actually had some clouds and rain around earlier this morning, especially closer to I-70. Quite a bit of heavy rainfall down that way, but that is cleared along with the clouds. And it's turned into an incredible evening with temperatures tonight that are going to quickly head down to the 50s for an overnight low. But how long this is going to last, we'll talk about it coming up. WCIA 3 News starts right now.
Now from WCIA 3 News.
Buses will soon be taking kids from school, but they won't be taking them home. Why they're going to clinics instead.
Plus, a new report is highlighting all the deadliest highways in the country. We'll tell you which one runs right through central Illinois.
It's been a problem for 60 years.
And repairs are coming to a bridge that needs them. Why the people who go under it say the planned fix isn't the right one.
You're watching your local news leader. This is WCIA 3 News at 5.
It's important for anybody to have access to health care.
Some schools are working with a hospital to help students start off the school year right. You may have heard of Carl's Mobile Health Clinic, and now students can get a free ride there on registration day. Good evening, I'm Paul Cicchini.
And I'm Jennifer Roscoe. Sometimes students aren't prepared to start school because they don't have access to health care. The Champaign School District wants to make that struggle a thing of the past. WCIA 3's Courtney Bunting is with us now. So, Courtney, how long does it last?
Well, that free shuttle service is actually just from 10 to 7 on registration day. Now, that's on August 2nd. Kids can get everything they need on that day to help them fully register. Now, this is what the clinic looks like. They'll be offering physicals and immunizations, and not only is the ride covered, but students can also take advantage of all the services regardless of whether or not they can pay. Carl will work with families on payment plans or with their insurance to make sure they have manageable out-of-pocket costs.
We want to make sure that we're being accessible to everybody in the community by bringing our Carl bus out to all these different locations. So besides providing primary care to birth all the way up to geriatric care, we are really partnering with the school systems to ensure that these kids, no matter where they live, no matter how, if they have access to the different locations, we will bring the location here to them.
The Champaign-Urbana Public Health District will also be there to help with Carl. Urbana Public Schools also work with Carl's Mobile Health Clinic, but this free shuttle program is only through Champaign Public Schools. Now, Carl has been working to help students prepare for the school year with their mobile health clinic starting in March. Carl is also able to look up what a specific school requires as far as vaccinations go. Jennifer?
Very, very helpful. All right, thank you so much. There's also another opening for anybody who wants to go to the clinic on a different day. It's going to be at Centennial High School July 31st and will be open from 9 a.m. until 9 p.m. They also park at Salt and Light every other Wednesday.
One organization is helping get kids ready to go back to school with some fun. The Decatur Family YMCA is handing out more than 2,000 new backpacks filled with school supplies. Kids in kindergarten to 6th grade can get the backpacks. They'll be handing them out at the YMCA on Saturday from 9 to 1. There will also be obstacle courses, bounce houses, face painting, and more. For more information on other groups handing out backpacks in the area, head to WCIA.com. It may feel like summer break just started, but some are headed back to school today.
Yeah, can you sense a theme here? It's not summer school. Instead, what they call a balanced schedule. Classrooms at Northeast Elementary Magnet School in Danville were filled for the first day of the new year. WCIA 3's Andy Olson got to go back to school today to visit. So, Andy, what are they telling you are the benefits to starting this early?
Well, Jennifer, parents, teachers, and students all said they seem to agree that the year-round approach is better for learning. Northeast has joined a growing trend that has students take part in 4 9-week semesters. Between the quarters, they take 3 to 6 week breaks. Faculty have said the shortened summer break helps kids retain information, and the briefer quarters prevents burnout in teachers. First-year principal Justin Thorlton says that he believes the non-traditional schedule works for his school.
I think studies have gone either way, but I think it'll definitely benefit. I think our parents here have seen benefits for their kids and teachers as well.
A parent I talked to said that she has loved the plan since it went into effect. Her daughter likes that she has more breaks in the year, even if her summer is shorter. Now, there are some reservations for the schedule, including the fact it could conflict with athletics and extracurriculars. But the school says they've not had major issues with that yet. Jennifer?
Anybody I know whose kid is in that balanced schedule loves that fall break, especially when everybody else is in school. All right, thank you so much. Now, there are 2 schools in the Champaign district that have made the switch to balanced calendars, Barksdale and Kenwood Elementary. Kenwood became the first to do it in 1995. They start their school year this Wednesday.
Some Champaign High School students are spending their summer in school. They're doing research at a lab with the help of U of I grad students. 2 students at Central High experimented with super hydrophobic surfaces. It's coating for the outside of things like pipes to protect them from moisture. The program coordinator says the goal of the program is to help them get a better idea of what's ahead in college.
I want them to become engineers. However, if they don't, that's okay. What I really want them to do is I want them to get a sense of what is it like to do this, and is this something I want to do with my life? Is this something I want to pursue? Hopefully we're inspiring them to yeah, this is pretty cool stuff.
Students will show off their findings at the Emerging Researchers National Conference in Washington, D.C. in February.
New tonight at 5, Decatur police are looking for a murder suspect they say is armed and dangerous. Police say 26-year-old Cronterial Bond shot and killed Demetrius Ford more than a week ago. If you know where he is, call police. And police need help identifying the suspect in an armed robbery in Champaign. It happened at Family Dollar on North Market Street 2 weeks ago. Police say the suspect came in with a gun and demanded money. She then yelled and fired a shot into the wall. No one was hurt. The suspect may have a white Prius-style car. Anyone with information is asked to call police.
With road trip season here, one company is showing which highways are the deadliest in each state. The report was made by Geotab. It took crash data from 2008 to 2017 from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration. In Illinois, Route 45 is the deadliest. The interstate runs the entire length of the state from Wisconsin to Kentucky. The report says, on average, more than 11 people die on the highway each year. A county highway department is going to replace a troublesome bridge over Lake Mattoon.
But people who live by the lake say the changes planned are not the changes needed. People won't have issues crossing the bridge, but boaters will still have problems passing under it. WCIA 3's Emily Braun is live in our newsroom. Emily, you were out there. You saw it for yourself what the problem is.
Yeah, Jennifer, they took us out on a pontoon boat to actually see the bridge up close and go under it. It was so low, my videographer and I had to duck our heads just so we wouldn't risk getting scraped. The people I spoke with say people have been hurt and boats have been damaged because of the low clearance. The Cumberland County Highway Department has plans to replace one of the bridges, but not to raise it. I spoke with them, too. They say this is already going to be around a $650,000 project. Raising the bridge would rack up a couple $100,000 more. People who live on the lake say they love it, but they want these repairs done the right way.
It feels great to get home and look out across the lake and feel how lucky I am. But yeah, the safety is actually what I'm considering.
Now, the lake actually spreads across Coles, Cumberland, and Shelby counties, and that's why Phil Anderson, who you just saw there, hopes other county entities could rally behind this project for the safety of boaters. The Cumberland County Highway Department says the plans are already made, and the plan is to start constructing in the spring. I asked them if the extra money were available, if they'd consider drafting a new plan that includes raising the bridge. They said they'd cross that bridge when they came to it, and it would have to happen pretty quick, but they would likely consider it. Live in the newsroom, Emily Braun, WCIA 3, your local news leader.
The cliche coming in handy there. All
Yep.
right, thank you so much. Now, there's one other bridge Emily saw up close that also has low clearance. There's only plans to fix one of them, the Marina Road Bridge. That's the one under the Cumberland County Highway Department's jurisdiction.
They're called the Squad on Capitol Hill, what a Republican group in Illinois called them on Facebook as the GOP apologizing.
But first, it's a warning that could save your life. One village is upgrading its siren system to make it even more reliable.